got traded to Toronto, had an entrance, or I pitched, had an entrance physical, and they called me into the office. My first start, they sent me to AA, and first start with Toronto, had a no-hitter going into the 9th.
Oh,
yeah, in AA. But
but-
you go back.
Yeah.
Like I said, I've been in the big leagues, been in AAA for a few years now. You go back to AA,
You're pissed.
Well,
I don't. Yeah, well, you think I don't belong here, and
Right.
I'll show these little kids
Right.
what I can do. And had a no hitter going into I think the 8th or the 9th. I can't remember off the top of my head, but so called me into the office a couple days later, or no, had the injury physical. Had one more start. They called me into the office. I thought I was getting called up. Like,
Yeah.
I had a good start and throwing well, and thought I was getting called up. They're like, "Hey, you have a torn ACL."
oh,
I'm like, "What?" I'm like, "I've been pitching the last 2.5 months. How do I have a torn ACL?" They're like, "Well, your MRI showed that you have a torn ACL."
and you'd been pitching the whole time.
So, what really happened was they just called it a failed surgery the first time because it didn't hold properly.
Mm.
But I was like, no. So I was kind of shocked. So I called my agent. I'm like, hey, what the heck can we do here? I'm like, I've been pitching the last 2.5 months.
Yeah.
Like,
Right.
and there were signs that my knee wasn't, 100%, but I didn't think it was torn.
Right.
So I was like, we decided like we want 2 other opinions. So they flew me down to Florida, saw the team doctor. He's like, yeah, you have a torn ACL. I'm like, well, I want to go see Dr. Andrews. And saw Dr. Andrews, and he's like, yeah, you have a torn ACL.
Oh my.
So, yeah, so that year was a wash. Ended up rehabbing the rest of the year, get ready for spring training, basically.
Yeah, but that just tells you how grit and determination you can pitch on that.
Right. I coach youth baseball nowadays, and you don't see that nowadays. That fight. There's some kids. I'm not going to say everyone's like that, but
Right.
they have to feel 100% in order to play. And
Yeah.
you go ask a big leaguer, hey, when's the first time when do you feel 100%? They're
Never.
going to say day 1 of spring training.
That's right.
After 3 months off.
Yeah.
Yeah.